What is up, everybody? Good morning. I decided to go live this morning and just talk with you guys. I haven't done a morning stream in a while. I think probably since November. So, just wanted to get on here and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. It's a Q&A. You can ask me anything or just bring up a topic. It doesn't matter. Blu-ray, movie related, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just leave something in the chat for us to talk about. I'll probably be on here for an hour or so, and then I'll have to finish my prep on the physical media report and try to get that edited and out for you guys tonight. But I got ahead of myself last night, I got ahead with my work on it. So I was working on it last night before I went to bed, so I was good to do something a little extra today, a little live stream. We can talk some Westerns this morning. Have y'all been watching any good Westerns for Western month? Just let me know. But yeah, let's get into this chat, guys. Let's get into this chat. We got Dominican Scott here. Says, what's up, Ken? What's up, man? How are you doing this morning? Hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, this is also the first live stream of 2022 on this channel. I didn't do one last week. I haven't done one since the World's Biggest Collectors retrospective. Tony Movie Chappie, D9, Neil Blomkamp, number one fan, or not number one fan anymore. He's just a fan now. He says, hi, Dominican Scott. I didn't know you watch Mid-Level Media. Yeah, Dominican Scott, he's a regular around here, Tony. He's a regular, man. It's Rudy's here. Says, morning, Ken. Hope you had a good weekend. My weekends are always shitty because I work on weekends. So, but during the week is pretty cool. I like during the week. Tony Movie Chappie D9 No Bomb K fan says, hi Ken, how are you doing this morning? Doing great, man. Hope you're doing well. Mad Ang says, what's up, Ken? What's up, Mad Ang? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're reacting to some cool Italian metal songs on your channel. Everybody go check out Mad Ang. Does some great content on his channel. Hey, did you know that Euro Trip Unrated version and Hey Arnold the movie are finally getting a Blu-ray release? I just saw this morning. Tony, you're getting ahead of yourself, man, because it was in the prep work for the physical media report. I'll be talking about those today. I'm pretty excited for Euro Trip, though. I used to watch Hey Arnold when I was a kid. I feel like I like that show. The football head, Move It Football Head. Is that what the girl says? Gus says, morning, Ken. Good morning, Gus. How are you doing, man? Miss Jess is in here. Says, morning, Ken. What's up, Miss Jess? I hope you're doing well this morning. The Movie Geek Productions in the house. What up and good morning. Thank you so much for being here, man. Gus says, Ken, are you picking up The Great Escape or Some Like It Hot's Kino Lorber 4K's day one? I'm not getting The Great Escape. I do want it. I really want it, especially seeing people show it off. And I've heard some good things about it, but I bought that Criterion 2 years ago and I just don't. I've already watched it. It's a good movie. I like the movie, but I really don't feel like watching the movie again. So if I bought it, it would just sit on the shelves for like a year before I would actually watch it. So I'll pick it up though. I might grab it in a Kino Lorber sale, and hopefully I'll still get that slipcover with it. But as for Some Like It Hot, I will probably buy that day one. I do have a Blu-ray copy of Some Like It Hot. But I got it at Big Lots, I think, for $3. I didn't spend a lot of money on that, and I haven't watched the movie yet. I think I got a DVD too. I think I bought a DVD at Goodwill, and I've got a Blu-ray copy that I got at Big Lots. So I have 2 copies of the movie, but I'll definitely buy that one in 4K. I think, because again, I haven't spent too much money on it. I know it has a Criterion too, but I didn't jump into that one. Let me take a sip of coffee real quick. I got my coffee right here, my Halloween 2 mug. That's right, it's January, but it's Halloween year round. Gotta rep some Michael Myers. Morning, y'all, says Agent Naha X. What's up, man? Matt Carey says, morning, Ken. It's horror in 4K here. Hope you're ready for Halloween Kills tomorrow. Good to have you here, man. I appreciate all the shout outs you give mine and other channels on your page. Really appreciate that. You take some really good pictures of my ugly mug on screen. Morning, Ken. Just stopping by on my lunch break to say hi. Well, welcome, Tony. Glad you could be here, man. I know normally, like most people are probably working during this time. But I know that some people, live overseas and stuff like that, maybe have different schedules. They can't join my night streams, can join my day streams. So I like doing these daytime streams. Morning, Ken. Kenny finally caught a live stream. Interestingly enough, Jonathan, you called me Kenny. I go by Kenny by most everybody in my normal everyday life. I only started calling myself Ken when I started a YouTube channel. So that's a fun fact for you guys. Just because it was easier to say, I found when I was opening my videos. So I just switched it back to Ken. And now I feel like more people in my everyday life start calling me Ken. I don't know. I don't know what the correlation there is. Hi, Tony. How are you, buddy? Raging Entertainment, morning. What's up, man? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Tony's Movies and More says, hi, Matt's doing good. And you? Hi, boys, says Robzilla. What's up, Robzilla? Y'all can hear me okay, right? I didn't do a sound check before I came in here. Hi, mid-level. Greetings from Australia. So I can call you Ken. Well, thanks for being here, Josh, Fulci Fan 101. I think I just saw you over in Phil's chat about an hour ago when I was in there. So welcome over here on this channel. Jonathan T said, just started Western month with The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I watched that as well. If you guys haven't seen my thoughts on that movie, plus A Fistful of Dollars, and for a few dollars more, I dropped a review on pretty much all three of them. I mean, it's The Good, the Bad, the Ugly 4K review, but I pretty much talked about the entire trilogy in that video. So go check it out. Dropped it last night. Huck's Pop Culture Cafe says, hello, everyone. Morning, Ken. What's up, Huck? How are you doing tonight? David Jennings says, morning, Ken. What's up, David? Matt Carey says, I'm good. Thanks. I'm hyped for Scream on Friday. I am too. I'm trying to get my wife to get her mom to watch the kids so we can go Thursday nights to do the screening of that, and then maybe do some kind of reaction on our channel, Married with Media, which if you guys haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to that channel. And yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it because I've heard some really good things about it. It's getting good reactions. Unlike other reboots that have come out recently. I hope that this one sticks the landing. I see you have Friday the 13th 40th anniversary frame poster. Well, I'm looking forward to framing mine too. I know it's pretty much the only poster that I framed was that one. I love that poster though. That's a great poster. That came from that Screen Factory set. What are your plans for when your collection grows? Well, right now it's a complete mess over here. On this side of me, I've got a shelf that I need to build. I should probably be doing that right now instead of going live while I've got extra time. So I got to build that shelf, and then that's going to go in that space over there probably. I don't know. I always say when people ask me, am I ever afraid of running out of room? I've still got 3 walls in this room. I'm good for a little bit. So I don't really think about it too much. Because I'm probably, I don't know, 3 years off from that. Maybe. And I've got room down here. I've got a closet in here I could clean out, so I could put some stuff back in there, maybe put my DVDs back in there, some collector's editions. I've got room for a while. I don't really ever worry or think about that. 4K Media Guy says, morning, Ken. Morning, man. How you doing? How are you doing this morning? What's some 4Ks you want to see from Screen Factory this year that haven't been announced? 4K Media Guy, I've dropped 2 videos so far about my most anticipated, or not most anticipated, but just 4K releases that I want to see in 2022. So if anybody hasn't checked those out yet, definitely go check them out. And I brought up in, I think, the first one that I do think that they should do Trick or Treats in 4K this year. And also, of course, Nightmare on Elm Street. Like maybe not 4K, but we need that box set this year with 4K scans on, at least 3 of them, or I would like 4 of them. But other than that, are we talking titles they've already done or something new that they haven't done? Like Alligator, I don't think is one that was in their catalog before. I'm trying to think. Krampus wasn't either, I'm pretty sure, when they did the 4K of that. So just I don't know. Texas Chainsaw 2 would be pretty cool. I would like that one. But I mean, we got to get the first one up first. Longtime lurker says, Mike Mad, just wanted to say I really love your channel. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you, man. And don't be afraid to comment or say something in the chat. You don't have to lurk. You can say hi. I appreciate that. Robzilla884 says the Big Gun Down and with Lee Van Cliff, you should check that one out. I don't even think I've heard of that, Robzilla. It's really hard with Western. Everybody's giving me such great recommendations. It's crazy. I'm like, I want to watch them all, but realistically, I know I'm probably only gonna watch 20 this month. And if I get to 20, I'm gonna be very proud of myself. But yeah, 20 westerns. I would love to really grind down on it, but it's just hard when you're doing the channel and doing the reviews and working and trying to maintain some sort of normal life as well. So I'm trying to watch 5 a week. I watched 5 last week, so I'm going to try to watch 5 this week. I do want to watch Unforgiven this week, Tombstone. I want to knock some of these big ones off first. Young Guns I want to watch this week. And it's crazy. These are all like the mainstream titles that everybody. This is like the starter Western pack, and I still haven't seen those movies. So I got to watch that kind of stuff first. I do want to watch some of those classic John Wayne movies, Stagecoach. I've been eyeing the Criterion of that. I think it's like $21 right now, so that's a good price for Criterion. I think I'm going to grab that at some point. And then The Searchers, I've heard some good things about with John Wayne too. Steve Moore says, hi, Ken. What's up, Steve? Have you started watching the latest Kino Lorber haul? Have you started watching your latest Kino Lorber? Are you saying that you've started watching my latest Kino Lorber haul? I appreciate that. Hey, Ken, nice tea and good afternoon from the UK. Thank you so much, Bumpers. Yeah, I'm rocking my Fright Rags Creep Show t-shirt today. Justin Toner says, good morning. Had a chance to watch the new 4K disc of Who Framed Roger Rabbit this weekend. Looks fantastic. Awesome. I'm glad to hear. I don't feel like I've heard that much about that. I'm glad to hear that it looks good though, and it's not a shitty job by Disney, because they've been getting a lot of shit lately for that Pirates of the Caribbean release. And I didn't even pick it up. I'm not gonna grab it. First off, I'm not a big Pirates fan anyway. I just watched the movie with my family a year ago on Disney Plus. I don't really have the desire to watch it again. It's a good movie. I like the first one. I don't love the other ones as much, but yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, it's never been one of my favorite franchises just as a whole. So I could skip out on that one. I was only going to buy it because it was like the first big 4K release, but it's like, I got Western Month going on. I don't really need to rely on all these new releases and stuff for content. But Juice on 4K, I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping to get that in the mail tomorrow. I pre-ordered it just in case. I just felt like that was a title that I wasn't going to find in stores. I could see going to Best Buy tomorrow and they don't have Juice on 4K, but they have Halloween on 4K and Dune on 4K. Those are the two big titles I'm sure they'll stock. But I could see them not having Juice. So I went ahead and pre-ordered it because I was scared it wasn't going to be in stores, and it should be arriving at my house tomorrow. Hugs Pop Culture Cafe says, have you seen Silverado? I remember really liking that film. Director Lawrence Kasdan gave Kevin Costner a great role since he cut him out of the corpse as a corpse in The Big Chill. Was Kevin Costner a corpse in The Big Chill? Was he? I don't remember him in the movie. I watched that late last year. Yeah, I don't remember him being in there. The Hordu said, sup, Ken? What's up, man? Silverado, Really Good Western. Do you think we ever get a Scream Factory of Nightmare on Elm Street Collector's Edition box set like with Friday the 13th? Yeah, Tony, and I think it's very likely that it's coming this year. We've had too many leaks, too much stuff, too many rumblings. I feel like that's coming this year. Could be wrong, but I feel like it's coming next year. I would love the big October Scream releases this year to be the Nightmare on Elm Street box set and Trick or Treat on 4K. That would be a really cool October to have both of those. I don't know if we'll get it, but that would be cool. Have you watched Once Upon a Time in the West? No, but that's another one I want to try to get to because I love the Sergio Leone films that I've already watched. You have to watch The Wild Bunch, my favorite. That's another one that I want to get to, Steve. That's another one because I've heard that. I'm trying to get to the ones that have been recommended to me the most. And I keep seeing The Wild Bunch. I keep seeing Once Upon a Time in the West. So those are ones that I'm going to put on my list for sure. That mug looks heavy. It is a little heavy. It would be easier if I just use one of my regular mugs, but I use it for the aesthetic. We got 64 people in here. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. I'm never sure like how many people are going to join me in the morning because I know people are busy at this time. It's like right in the middle of the day. Does Chucky have a chance to get a 4K? I think so. I think so. I don't see why not. I mean, I would love of all the Child's Play movies, I think that the second one would look the best. I just feel like that movie visually lends itself to a better transfer. But I would love all three, the first three on 4K. I don't know who would do it, but I would love the first three. Maybe Scream Factory. I don't know. They did the first Child's Play movie. Ken, have you seen the movie 355? No, and I don't have any desire to ever see that movie. To be honest, it's gotten horrible reviews. Isn't it written and directed by the same guy who wrote and directed X-Men Dark Phoenix and who just writes shitty movie after shitty movie? What's his name? Simon Kinberg. He did like the Mummy reboot with Tom Cruise. Isn't it the same guy? I'll look it up real quick. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. It's like why that right there just no. And I've just heard really bad things about it. Maybe Redbox rental comes out. I don't know if I feel like wasting my time with it. Yep, Simon Kinberg. His track record isn't the best. I mean, he produced Logan, but he also produced Fan 4 Stick. So I don't know. It looks like shit, to be honest. It's got a great cast. Everybody in it's awesome, but the movie just looked like shit. If you could meet an actor at a convention, who would it be? That's a great question. I mean, I would love to meet John Carpenter, Robert Englund. You know, the big ones. Yeah, I would say those two, just off the top of my head. Hey man, good to see you live again. Thanks for being here, Vince. Y'all can hear me fine. Awesome. Convicted Cinephiles here. Good morning, Ken. Got to watch it on TV because I'm too busy editing a video on my phone, though, so I won't be able to comment much. All good, man. I know that. I know how that is, man. I edit all my videos on my phone. Ken, so happy you're live, brightening up my work day, says Joe Joker. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. The fact that I could brighten up anybody's day is weird to me, but I'm glad that I can. Gus says I was holding off on Dune, but that Steelbook is calling my name, Ken. I love the Steelbook too, man. I don't know. I'm not going to get it. I can't. Next week, like, there's so many things that I want coming out next week. I can't waste my money. And I really don't want to buy Halloween Kills on 4K, but I also don't want to miss out on that slipcover because I had the slipcover for the Halloween 2018. And they would look really good together. And I am going to own it at some point because it's Halloween and I have to own all the Halloweens on physical media. There's a chance I might buy it tomorrow. I really don't want to. I don't like the movie. If I buy it, I will talk about it though on the channel. I will talk about it. I just don't know. My Halloween Kills Steelbook still hasn't shipped. The Steelbook, man. I don't know if you like it. I imagine you do since you ordered it, but that Steelbook is awful. It's awful. And the first Halloween 2018 Steelbook that they released was awful too. And I waited until they did that. I think what's the guy's name? McFarlane did the artwork on the second Steelbook that came out like a year later, and I bought that one because that one was freaking awesome. But that first Steelbook sucks. So maybe they'll release a better Steelbook for Halloween Kills somewhere down the line. But why did you do red with Halloween? That does. I mean, I understand blood maybe, but like orange. You do orange. I love Hey Arnold. That was my favorite cartoon shows growing up. Helga was always my favorite character. I liked Hey Arnold, and I also liked the show Rocket Power. That was a show I loved watching. I used to watch those before I went to school. Krisha Key says, "Morning. What's up, Krisha? How are you doing? Who is picking up Dune and Juice tomorrow? I'm picking up Juice tomorrow, but I'm not picking up Dune. I know that for a fact. I don't need Dune right now. It was okay. I wasn't a huge fan of it though. I thought it was pretty boring, to be honest. What would make Halloween Ends good for you since you didn't like Kills? That's a good question. What would make it good for me? I want the scale. I want them to scale back. Not go so big. Like the idea of the town teaming up to take down Michael Myers was cool, but they did not execute it well at all. I want them to scale back a little bit, make it a little bit more of a personal story between Lori and Michael, which I think it will be now, since somebody dies at the end. Not going to spoil exactly who. So I just want them to scale way back. I want it to get a lot smaller. It would be cool if, like, the beginning of Halloween ends like the town is pretty much a ghost town because everybody up to it's supposed to take place like a couple years after Halloween Kills, right? Like maybe a year after. But it would be cool if, like, everybody moves out of the town and leaves because of that, what happened in Kills. And like maybe there's 100 people left in town or something, but it's like a ghost town. And Lori and her granddaughter are still there, waiting for Michael so they can get their revenge or something like that. Just a smaller scale approach, I guess, is what I'm saying. And I want it to be the final chapter between Lori and Michael. It needs to end, and then they can move on to something else or reboot a different timeline or whatever they want to do. John McMeany says, morning, Ken. Got the Universal Monsters set for Christmas. Was so happy. It's a great set. It's only $41 right now, guys. If you want to get online and order that thing, it's a great deal. The Juice Steelbook is nice. I like the Juice Steelbook, but not enough to pay $5 more for it. Same here, John. Got the Universal for Christmas. Getting the Juice Steelbook. I would love Fulci's, the Beyond the City of the Living Dead, to get a 4K release. Yeah, I need to watch more Fulci films for sure this year. I really enjoyed Zombie. Zombie was freaking stunning. Dag Films is here. What's up, Ken? What's up, man? Yeah, man, I'll be importing that bad boy Juice. Go nice next to my collection of Menaces to Society. I know I need to. I'm so mad. I ordered Boys in the Hood last year during one of the Black Friday sales. I ordered that Stand By Me on 4K and something else on 4K. 3 4Ks. It was like buy two, get one. They stayed in pending for the longest time. I bought them. They wouldn't ship. I emailed Amazon about it. They said they were sorry. There was a mix up and they were going to ship them right away. Still didn't ship. I waited 2 more weeks and then the order got canceled. So I don't know what the hell happened. I didn't bother to. They refunded me. I didn't bother to, go back because I'd already spent so much money anyway. So I was happy to get a little bit of money back. But it still kind of sucked. I wanted those. I didn't have them on 4K. But good morning, everyone. How's Western Month going? Ken, I watched Old Henry last night. Highly recommend that one. I feel like that's come up a few times. Western Month's going good so far. I've watched 5, so I definitely want to try to watch 5 this week. Stick with the 5 a week format so I can get 20 watched for the end of January. But going good so far. I've enjoyed every single one that I've watched, and I've loved 3 out of 5 of the ones I've watched. Texas Chainsaw Massacre available on 4K from Amazon Germany. DE says Jay. Yeah, I know. I don't buy a lot of the foreign releases. I want something, that's domestic. Sometimes they're great releases. I just don't always gravitate towards some of the art styles and little stamps and stickers that they put on them. Check out Death Rides a Horse. It's a cool recommendation. Can't go back to Westerns after watching hundreds for film essays back in UK university. Really, Mr. Milo. Matt Carey says, Tim Talks Hockey's movies series absolutely killing it recently with content. Thank you guys for keeping me busy. No problem, man. Thank you for watching. I mean, that's the most important thing. Mateus C says, I recommend The Great Silence for 68 Western Cheers. Awesome. Thank you for the recommendation. Gus says, I hope they fix the Pirates of the Caribbean 4K disc. They won't. They won't bother. Oh, crap. I forgot you guys are getting Dune tomorrow. How exciting. Yeah. Hopefully picking up Halloween and Juice Steelbooks tomorrow. Yeah. The Juice Steelbook looks good, but the Halloween one does not. It's Durant Cinema. What's up, man? How are you doing this morning? My good friend Dave, Durant Cinema. Turner Fan 77 says, what's up, Ken? What is up, dude? How are you doing this morning? Justin Toner says, Kevin Costner was the friend who committed suicide in The Big Chill that brings all the characters together. They filmed scenes of him before his death, but they were cuts. Okay, so he's not even in the movie, but you're just supposed to know he's the corpse. Did Friday the 13th box set finally sell out? I don't know. The Woke Star movie theme. Hi from the UK. Are you getting the Eternals 4K Steelbook or Dune? If I like Eternals, isn't it supposed to come on Disney Plus this week? If I like it, I'll buy it physically. If not, it's probably not. And I probably won't be getting the Steelbook I like that Target edition that they showed off. So if I'm going to get it, I would get that one. But I haven't even bought Shang-Chi yet, and I love that one too. Pure Hangout, what's up, dude? Loving all you're doing for Westerns this month. Thank you, man. Yeah, I gotta spotlight a genre I just don't know anything about. It makes me look kind of stupid when I'm going back and talking about it because I just don't know anything about it. But that's kind of what this channel is about. It's my introduction to things, and you guys watching me be introduced to different genres and movies. And for those of you all who commented, I got a lot of comments on the review last night because I pronounced Lee Van Cliff instead of Lee Van Cleef. So I'm sorry. For all of you guys, Cleef. I apologize. Costner is the body they are dressing at the funeral at the beginning of the film. They never actually show his face, though. Well, that's pretty cool. Tony's not a fan of First Pirates either. Oh, what happens? I got thrown down here. Have you checked out Rain on 4K yet? I have not, man. I have not. The one and only MSJ. Hey Durant, how's those hot chicken nuggets? They're probably still pretty hot. Hopefully they're free. Ibabek says Daddy Ken is back. That's very weird, man, but sure. I'll be the daddy. Maybe I should change my channel to Physical Media Daddy. Would y'all like that? Open Range, I've heard good things about, Sean. I have. So maybe. Hi there. Have you watched The Wild Bunch? We'll love that on 4K. No, but I do plan on putting that one in there, Henry. Have you seen every Western that's won Best Picture? No, because I haven't watched Unforgiven. That's the only one off the top of my head I know won Best Picture. Ha, Matt, I wish I had chicken nuggets, but unfortunately eating some white cheddar mac and cheese on my lunch break right now. Well, that sounds pretty good, Dave. It sounds pretty good. Maybe you can get the chicken nuggets after work. But I do understand why you wouldn't bring those to work. You wouldn't pack chicken nuggets because chicken nuggets don't taste the best when they're reheated. That's for sure. Sean Taylor says Western with Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall. I've gotten a lot of requests, or not requests, but recommendations for Wyatt Earp. And I've actually heard some people say Wyatt Earp is better than Tombstone. But I don't know. That's a 3-hour movie. I don't know about the 3 hours. Thanks for the Rocky 4K box set. Shout out, Ken. I'm the biggest Rocky fan, so it's my dream to get a 4K Steelbook set. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Why do we not have those movies on 4K? I understand Rambo. I don't know. He's a flashier character, I guess. But come on, it's Rocky. Rocky's better, right? Rocky's better. Hey, Gus. Hey, Durant. Guys want to watch JP3 again. What's JP3? What's JP3, Durant? I want to see Rocky films in 4K as well as Jason Edwards. I just ordered both Creed and Creed 2 in 4K last week. I love both those movies. I love them both. Turner fan said, do you read comics? No, I do not read comics. The only comic book I've ever read is a Blunt Man and Chronic comic book back when I was obsessed with Jay and Silent Bob movies. I might have read something else when I was a kid. I don't know. I don't need any more hobbies. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Mike Mad says, any word on the fountain on 4K W Atmos to that music score would be awe-inspiring. Who directed that? Was that Darren Aronofsky? No, I haven't heard anything about that. I'm on lunch break from work and I see Ken live. Had to stop in and say hi. Well, thank you so much, Duran. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. We need to do something again pretty soon, man. We need to. I'm down for JP3, Dave. What is JP3? Somebody tell what is JP3? I don't know. What is that? When can we expect you back, Dave? Back Bluray hunting? I think he'll be back this week. He'll be back this week for sure. Halloween Kills comes out. For sure. LOL, I'm JP3 out till 20. What? I'm going down to the bottom so you guys can tell me what JP3 is. Jurassic Park 3. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Simon Kinberg didn't write or direct the Mummy remake. That was Alex Kurtzman. Okay. He's a horrible writer and director too, though. Can I recommend you watch Attack on Titan as your first anime this year? Maybe. Maybe it's possible I do an anime month this year. I don't know. I'd have to gauge the interest level for that. Something tells me that maybe it might catch on. People would be excited for that, but also I don't think it would. Western month's been doing great. It's like I've been honestly overwhelmed by the response. Like there's 12 channels that have put out videos. Everybody's posting on Instagram. Like I didn't think it was going to be like this. And I'm trying to share everybody's to the community tab on my channel. I've got a couple more to do. I didn't want to spam everybody and put them all out at once, but yeah, overwhelmed by the response. People seem to really be gravitating towards the Westerns and Western month. I don't know if the same thing would happen with anime. I don't know if that people would get, a lot of people would get excited for that. But maybe that's just me and I'm not excited for it. So, but maybe an anime month this year, maybe. But I reserve the rights if I watch one anime and I hate it to just cancel anime month. Ken, did you watch Cobra Kai season 4 yet? Before I do that, Kevin, I gotta watch season 1, 2, and 3. But I will work on it. I really do want to watch it. I watched the first 3 episodes last year with my son, and then we just stopped watching. I'm gonna double dip on Halloween Kills, the Steelbook, and the Slip. I don't like the Steelbook that much for Halloween Kills, but had to order it because I got the other ones. I get it, man. I get it. To be fair, Simon Kinberg has written a lot of great scripts over the years. I think he's a very talented screenwriter, but director, not so much, especially with Dark Phoenix, which I thought was bad. Yeah, I think I've seen that he has written some good ones, but here lightly, I don't think he's a good director, though. The Blood of the Firefighters, use the gift card for Christmas. For $1 billion, would you watch your least favorite movie every day for the rest of your life? 1 billion? Fuck yes, I would watch Rob Zombie's Halloween every single day, and I'd probably grow to love it over time, especially since it's the reason why I have $1 billion. So yes, absolutely. Because what is that? I just wake up in the morning and pop in Rob Zombie's Halloween. That's how it gets my day started, and I can sip some coffee, eat some breakfast. Can I do stuff while I watch it? Like, can I work on my phone? Play games on my phone, or can I be distracted, I guess is what I'm saying, while I'm watching it? Or do I have to 100% focus on Rob Zombie's Halloween for 2 hours? Yeah, let me know that. I would still do it either way. Christian Key says, pick up Jew. Assuming you meant juice. Maybe Simon Kinberg should just stick to being a screenwriter instead of a director. Yeah. Matt, I'll be back tomorrow hunting with the crew. Let's go. Oh yeah, he's gonna be back, and I hope that you all be wearing Michael Myers masks. I feel like you will. Pick up Juice, Dune, Halloween Kills, Spencer, and Tip. I do want to pick up Spencer. It's pretty cheap. It's only 15, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I find it in stores tomorrow. Hey Ken, hope all is going well. I recently picked up Jack Frost and Jack Frost 2 from MVD Rear-Owned Collection. I was curious if you've seen them and what are your thoughts on the movies? I have not seen them, and I didn't pick up those releases. Maybe I will at some point. Maybe an MVD sale or something like that. But no, I have not seen those. Hi Ken, not sure if you ever mentioned this film for Western Month. Have you seen Posse from 1993? Is that the movie that was at the Dollar Tree? Is that the Dollar Tree movie, Posse? I don't know. Let me know. Guys, 95 people in here. Thank y'all so much for coming in here. If you haven't done it yet, I got to do the YouTube thing. Hit the like button for me. 93 people in here. If you're watching me on your TV, you can still hit the like button. I think you have to go down and do something, but pretty sure you can still hit the like button, even if you're watching on TV. Just hit the like button. I would appreciate it. Helps out the stream. Rumors Danielle Harris might be in Halloween Ends. See, that I don't really want that, because that's a different timeline. Like, they would be going against everything that they set up with this universe if they did that. I would rather them do Halloween Ends in the Jamie Lee Curtis's storyline, and then do a Danielle Harris trilogy, maybe in 5 years or something. And they could go off of the original timeline. Halloween 1 and 2, 4 and 5, Curse of Michael Myers. Well, I guess here's what I want. Let's cut out 5 and Curse of Michael Myers. Let's make it a direct sequel to Halloween 4. So Halloween 1, 2, and 4 can exist. and let's pick up where we left off with her in the clown mask at the end of Halloween 4, and then go from there. Maybe she goes to an insane asylum. Maybe she gets released 10 years down the line, but she doesn't follow in Michael Myers' footsteps. Maybe she's normal at first. Then maybe she turns psychotic. And then Michael Myers, of course, is going to come back into the picture. Maybe they team up. Maybe they go against each other. I don't know. Whatever they want to do, I want that continuation. And then also, I think it would be cool if they did a sequel to H2O. Maybe they could do it for the 50th anniversary in 2028. And they can call it H50, and it can pick up right where Jamie Lee Curtis chops his head off at the end of H2O, or 30 years later. And then, you don't have to bring Jamie Lee Curtis back, but maybe you can bring Josh Hartnett back. Maybe you can bring Michelle Williams into the picture. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. A good Sergio Leone film that has a good Kino release is Fistful of Dynamite. Duck You Sucker. Highly recommend next time Kino has a sale. I will pick up every Sergio Leone film at some point if I continue to love them like I do. Because based on those 3 films, like, he's one of my favorites right now. That's right, brother. Be there Thursday on your channel. Can't wait. Awesome. Hi, do you think Rocky or Terminator will ever get full 4K set like Rambo said? I know T2 just came out, but I was hoping to get a big set. I mean, that's the question, man. Are they ever going to do Terminator in 4K? Like, they would have to do the Terminator in 4K first, and then they would have to do 3 and Salvation and all those. Do they have one for Genesis? I think they have one for Genesis, right? And then Dark Fate already has one, I know. The Great Silence you need to watch. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Reb Cotton. MTU3 says, do you think they'll ever release Escape from Alcatraz on 4K? I don't know. It's possible. I haven't seen that movie, but anything's possible nowadays, especially with Kino Lorber scooping up all these classic films, putting them out like crazy. I can't wait for everyone's hunting videos tomorrow. Gonna be awesome. It's a big day. Tomorrow's a huge day for the second week of January to be as big as it is tomorrow. Like, it's almost, I feel like it's unheard of. It just doesn't happen very often. This is like a May or July, or it's like one of those release weeks back in October. Like, October was crazy. Tomorrow, Halloween in 4K, Dune on 4K, Juice on 4K, The Great Escape on 4K, plus like 7 other Kino Lorber titles. Like, Kino Lorber's freaking killing it. You got Spencer on Blu-ray. I don't know, a bunch of stuff. Watch my physical media report later. It's like insane. There's a Criterion coming out tomorrow. It's insane. Me either, Gus, says Vince. Let the Corpses Tan also recommended that Western. Lonesome Dove is on Raising Rescued. Has a cast of Robert Duvall, Tommy Lee Jones. You should definitely check that out. Is that I thought that was a TV show. You talking about the TV show, or are you talking about a movie? What's up, Ken? I bought about 8 4Ks the other. So if I get any other new releases this week, keep up the great work, brother. Well, thank you so much for stopping in, man. Lonesome Dove has a great Mill Creek Steelbook with a sleeve. Hunter Dean, I highly recommend. Awesome. The Quick and the Dead is a Western worth checking out, directed by Sam Raimi. I have seen that movie, and I do want to watch it again this month, but I'm going to put that towards the end of the month. So if I run out of time and I don't get to it, it's okay. I've already seen it before. But I do want to watch it just to talk about it, because I haven't seen it in a really long time. Blu-ray of Cool Worlds I don't think that has an official release date yet, but I thought it was aiming for like March or April. Maybe it has a release date. Physical Media Daddy featuring Blu-ray Hunter. I'm a huge Steelbook collector. How can we get these companies to ship them in boxes? Better protected, 50% comes semi or fully damaged. I've complained for years. Just keep complaining. Keep voicing your opinion, man. And hopefully their quality gets better. I just think it's tough right now. For one, like, just speaking personally, I work in a warehouse, and it's really hard to find good help, and it's really hard to run a warehouse where people don't show up half the time, and just people don't care. People don't care as much as they used to about things like quality. And hopefully we can get back to that soon. We need to hold people and companies more accountable, I think. So keep complaining. Oh, it's Rudy. I think I have the same Halloween mug. I won't call you Daddy Ken. You don't have to call me Daddy, Rudy. That is not a requirement of being a subscriber of the Mid-Level Media channel. Dances with Wolves for Western Month. I know I've seen it, but it's been since I was a kid. I remember being bored to death. I feel like somebody had it on, like at grandmother's house or something. And I was just playing with my Legos while I was on. Ken, you missed Jurassic Park commentary video stream with Dave, Tony P. Me on Saturday was pretty crazy. Well, I'm sorry, Gus. I'm sorry. When was it? Was it on Saturday? I think I saw some of it. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I was at work when y'all were in there. Also, can't wait for Ken to open a P.O. box. I'm going to send him some great movies. Definitely some good Westerns. Yeah, I'm trying to, I need to do that. Maybe I'll do that this week. I'll try to do that this week. There's a lot of things I need to do. Jurassic Park 3. What up, Ken? Says JC Raider. What's up, man? Good evening for UK. Enjoy your program. Do you think they'll ever bring the core to 4K media? The core is coming out from Shout Factory, so I don't think it's coming to 4K anytime soon, but who knows? They did 2012 last year, so maybe. Probably a very unpopular request, but I'd love Area 51 to get a Blu-ray 4K release. What's Area 51? Is that a movie? I don't think I've ever seen that movie before. All right. Studio Ghibli has some great anime. Would you rather watch David Fincher remake of The Big Lebowski or a Coen Brothers remake of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Coen Brothers supposed to do? Oh, I see what you're doing. Probably Coen Brothers remake. I don't know if David Fincher could handle the comedy of The Big Lebowski. It would be interesting. But I haven't seen The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. So I haven't seen either version of it. So I don't know. I just feel like the Coen brothers can do serious and comedy. So I feel like they could do that movie because I'm pretty sure it's a serious movie, Dragon Tattoo. And I don't think that Fincher can handle comedy. I'm trying to think. Like maybe there's a little bit of comedy in Benjamin Button. Maybe. I know this has been asked a billion times, but I don't know your response. Do you think we will ever get True Lies in HD at all? Yeah. I'm hoping that Cameron is wrapping up on all his Avatar shit for the year, and then they're just going to get into promotional stuff because it's supposed to be coming out at the end of this year, and maybe he'll have time this year to start working on some of these remasters. I don't know. He needs to. Ken, can we expect a Patreon this year for exclusive content? Think that could be an awesome idea. I've thought about it, Matt. I'll talk about it real quick. I did want to get it started at the beginning of this year, but I've got behind with stuff, and it's hard to focus any of my attention on other stuff other than just putting out stuff on YouTube. That's what I'm focused on now, and I don't want to start a Patreon just to start it and squeeze money out of a bunch of people if I'm not going to be able to add any additional content than what I'm doing now, because I don't want to stop the flow of what I'm doing on YouTube. I don't want to take like 3 videos that you would already get from me a week on YouTube and just throw them up on Patreon. I want to still be able to put out the same output on YouTube, but also be able to offer exclusive stuff on Patreon. So when I can figure out how to do that and what I want to do, I'll try to get one of those things started. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want to take anything away from YouTube to start a Patreon. So I got to figure out how to better time management, I guess, to be able to still put out the same amount of content on my YouTube channel and also put out stuff on Patreon. But yeah, it could be cool. I've already got ideas and stuff for what would make good, fun, exclusive content for Patreon. So we're getting there. Patrick Cran says, hello, how's it going today? What's up, Patrick? Craig says, Western genre ended with Unforgiven. Any word on Kino Lorber finishing the Man with No Name trilogy on 4K? No, but they announced those officially they were going to happen. A fistful of dollars and for a few dollars more. I'm pretty sure that was on Bluray.com. So they're coming, and I will definitely buy those. Those are my 2 favorites. I like both of those better than The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, but Good, Bad, the Ugly is excellent too. Eddie C. Floyd says, good morning, Ken. I just ordered the new Ghostbusters collection. Do you have any thoughts on the release? It looks great. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my hands on it because it was already out on Amazon, but I don't know. I would that, but it looks like a cool release, Eddie. To answer your question, I'm hoping to get it. I would that for 100K. You would do that for 100K? Watch the movie you hate every day? I don't know. I probably would too. I don't know. Every day for the rest of your life, that's a lot. That's a lot. There's a Reason Me Blu-ray of True Lies. Not sure if it's out of print. Movie Got 365 says Dune and Halloween Kills, Best Buy steals are not going to be in stores tomorrow unless pre-ordered. There will be delays. I mean, is anybody surprised? is anybody surprised? Like that's the way of the steelbook. Like that's why I'm glad I'm not obsessed with buying steelbooks. I love getting the Lionsgate ones, and those are usually always in store because people aren't focused on those. But I'm glad I don't worry about Marvel steelbooks and all those exclusive steelbooks anymore. That would really stress me out. I share this skepticism about Anime Month. I have no interest in that genre. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And if nobody's interested in it, then I have no point in doing it. But I could do a video. You know, I could watch a few animes and give my thoughts, like my thoughts on watching anime for the first time or something like that. You know, just a video. For Western Month, Magnificent Seven, Rio Bravo, Indian Fighter, Gunfight at the OK Corral, Stagecoach, How the West Was Won. Great picks, man. I do want to get the Stagecoach, and Magnificent Seven I own, so I'm going to try to watch that too. I do want to try to watch everything that I already own, so I'm not just spending a bunch of money on new stuff when I already got Westerns that I haven't watched yet. Hi, Ken. How's it going? What's up, Maria? How are you doing? Pop Culture said just here to say, just here to saying before I start my mornings. Well, thank you for joining, man. I think I'm going to be going to stop hitting stores every Tuesday and just pre-order everything online, have it shipped to me. My local Best Buy and Target keep getting worse by the month. I feel you, man. I feel you. There is a possibility that my weekly Tuesday Blu-ray hunts could be going away this year. Just the way things are going. I go into Best Buy, and sometimes they have stuff, sometimes they only have half the stuff, and sometimes they have nothing. The sections keep shrinking. Target sucks. Like they may have one new release out every week, and Walmart just doesn't give a fuck anymore about anything. I see people like saying they put out stuff early at their Walmarts. That never happens with me anymore. I never see stuff at Walmart. I've went to 3 or 4 different Walmarts, and none of them put stuff out early. They don't put stuff out on time. They don't care. You can go the next day and nothing's in stock. So I'm getting tired of it. I like doing it because it's fun, and I can do stupid stuff like with the Hillbilly Hunter and stuff like that. But I can also do that like going to Dollar General or Dollar Tree or other places. Like I'll still go out and do hunts and stuff. But for me, like the more exciting hunts are when I go to Half Price Books and I'm finding stuff. I don't know what I'm going to find. It's exciting. Goodwills, thrifting stores, stuff like that. Like I'll still do that. And I'll go to Walmart, Target from time to time just to see what they're up to. But it gets so depressing every single week. I just get tired of it. That's why I quit doing them for also because I was busy and I was sick and a lot of stuff was happening, but I just felt no desire to go out. Agree on Zoo. I made it 40 minutes before I shut it off. Dune fans get butthurt anytime someone suggests it's boring. It's not that it was boring. There was stuff going on. Like I was interested in the story. I just didn't feel engaged in any of the characters. I didn't care about anybody. I didn't give a crap. Like I like Jason Momoa. His character was pretty entertaining and he was pretty good. But I just didn't care about anybody. I didn't care about Rebecca Ferguson, her relationship with their son and that whole thing. And I honestly just like the 80s version better. It's weird. I didn't really like that movie that much, but I felt like that did a better job like telling the story, I guess, than this one. I don't know. It just felt like the characters were more energetic. Everybody in Dune just felt like they were going through the motion. It didn't feel like good. Timothy Chalamet's not my favorite actor anyway. Although he was making a little bit of a comeback for me because I really liked him a lot in Little Women, and I liked him in the movie called The King, I think, which is on Netflix. He's great in that movie. But overall, like I haven't been impressed with him as an actor, like in anything. So anytime I see him in a movie, I just this guy again. Another idea for whatever month can be Super Spy, aka superhero spy versus spy thriller. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I got a cool idea for February. But I might take a month. I might just try to do these every other month or something. But I got a cool idea for February or maybe March. Christian Key says Arrow is coming out American Wolf in London 4K. I already have the Blu-ray Arrow, and it would be a difference if I Blu-ray Arrow with it being a difference if I pick up the 4K. It'll surely be a difference. I mean, Arrow does a great job with their 4K releases. I don't know if I want to double dip either, but to be honest, like I might be able to get it sent to me by Arrow. So if I can do that, then I'm definitely going to have it to talk about. But yeah, I don't know. I'll find out when I get it. We'll see if it's worth upgrading or not. Terminator Genesis 4K's Germany release only can. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Gus. It's a shame that has happened to in-store physical media shopping. Best Buy, Target, barely any shelves left at all. Online shopping now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm really excited for that too, Mike. Really excited for that Lionsgate Steelbook. Yes, I have the Mill Creek Steelbook. No Kin. It's 4-part miniseries. Okay, you're talking about Lonesome Dove. If you saw Avatar, no reason to rewatch Dances with Wolves. Same storyline. Can't decide. Earl says can't decide whether to buy Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection. What's your opinion? Is it worth $100? People seem to think it might go down a little bit, so maybe hold off. But also, we're getting close. So if you want to get one, it might sell out quick. You might want to go ahead and pre-order it. Is it worth it? I think with all the special features, plus the addition of the 2016 digital code, yeah, sure, why not? But no, seriously, it looks like it's a really cool box set. There's a lot of new special features. If you don't already own the 4Ks, you get the new movie, which a steelbook of that is going to be $35 on itself. You got the original Ghostbusters on 4K with new Dolby Vision, which are probably worth at least 25 to 30 by themselves. This nice box set, the freaking Ghost Trap. I think $100 is worth it. I think $100 is worth it. Will it go down cheaper maybe after? Yeah, but also, you could be risking not being able to pick it up at all. It might go out super quick. Yes, on the PO box, I'm ready to make it rain on Ken. That would be awesome. I mean, it would provide me more content too. Again, I don't want anybody to send me stuff if you don't want to or if you can't. Like, that's fine. But also, if I do set up a PO box, it has to be worth it for me to set up the PO box. But I'll definitely do an unboxings and fan unboxings, whatever you want to call it, would be cool to shout people out and stuff. Yes, I agree. We need a PO box so I can send some UK goodies your way and some 4Ks. Awesome, man. Awesome. M23 says Freddy Krueger versus Jason versus Michael Myers. Who would win? I have to go Freddy. Freddy's magical. And Jason and Michael, do they sleep? They have to sleep sometimes. I mean, Michael's just a human, by all accounts, with some supernatural in there too. Jason's he's pretty much like a big hulking zombie. And Freddy can come at you in multiple different ways in your dreams. I don't know. If you're in the dream world, if Jason and Michael Myers are in the dream world, then Freddy's got him. Now, if they pull Freddy out of the dream world in real life, then I would probably say Jason has all three of them. So I don't think that there's any scenario where Michael Myers wins, unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe Michael Myers from Halloween Kills. He's got the same powers as Jason, but I don't know. Whatever happened to Panic Room? Never got a Blu-ray release. I need some Dwight Yoakam Raw. And I know that needs a Blu-ray. Like, that's crazy. I got the DVD back there, though. When do you think we'll get James Bond 4K sets? All the movies? Might be waiting a while. But I think it'll happen eventually. Does anyone else want Nell with Jodie Foster on Blu-ray or 4K besides me? I've never heard of that movie, Gus, to be honest. Mark's here. What's up, Ken? What's up, man? Stubbs is here. What's up, Stubbs? When do you think we'll get Pirates of the Caribbean collection on 4K? Woo! That's a hot topic right now. I don't know. Probably the rest of them this year. And then they'll do a collector set. And maybe they'll fix the first one that they did. Maybe they're going to have to rework them. It's gotten some negative backlash. I don't know. Or maybe Disney just be like, I don't give a fuck, and they'll just put out their shitty titles anyway. What's your favorite Warner Archive release? My favorite Warner Archive release is Night School. I think that movie is such an underrated slasher from the 80s. When I watched that, I was like, why is this not a better known title? And I know why. The title is extremely generic. Night School. It's just a generic title. But it's a great like little slasher movie with some surprising twists and turns that just kind of shocked me by the time we got to the end of it. But that one and what's the one they did, the anthology horror film from the 70s, Beyond the Grave? I got them back here. Um, all right, so I don't have a ton of Warner Archive releases, but this is Night School, and this is a great movie. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies I've seen for the first time in the past few years. From Beyond the Grave is a great release by them that came out I think in 2019. But this has got Donald Pleasance in it. It's got Peter Cushing, and it's a horror anthology film, so it's really good. The Thing from Another World was an awesome release. Really awesome movie too. And Wait Until Dark with Audrey Hepburn is a really good thriller from I think the 60s. I'm not sure. That's a great one. So those are my favorite. I don't have a ton of their releases, so I need to buy more of them. Actually used to have a partnership with them. They would send me stuff, so I got a lot of these for free. I don't know if I can get that back because my contact with them, I don't think works there anymore because they did a lot of stuff with Warner Archive last year. They kind of shut down the division and then they moved it over to Amazon only, shut down their website. So I don't know, but I do want to buy some more Warner Archive titles. I think I want to buy that Hitchcock title this month too. Someone found Spun Blu-ray Big Lots for $3 and it's out of print. I saw that. I forget who posted that on Instagram, but I did see that. I love animes. You should do a test, and if it fails, you can stop, Ken. Yeah, like I said, maybe a video, maybe just a video. 116 people in here right now, guys. That's crazy. Thank y'all for being here this morning. Hit the like button if you haven't yet. We've been going for an hour, but everybody's in here. We're having a good time. Maybe I'll stay on for another 20 minutes or so. Try to get through this chat. Are you worried about the state of physical media in stores? Some videos I've seen recently, the Target shelves look practically empty. Yeah, man, we just talked about that, and I'm not high on these stores. Just going out every week saying the same crap. It's just not fun. It's just not fun. It's funner to go to like a half price books or something. Walmart is the absolute worst. They suck. They used to be like one of the best places I would go. Like I could count on Walmart to have stuff out every single week. I could always count on Walmart. It was Target that sucked. And now I feel like recently, like Target's been stepping up a little bit and they'll actually have some new titles when I go in there. And then Walmart's just nothing every week. It's ridiculous. And, when you ask them for something in the back, they'll act like they're too busy to go get it. And I'm like, this is the release day. Like, you need to get this shit out. Like, I know you're too busy to get it, but also I'm a customer that wants to buy it and you have it in the back. So go get it. Or find somebody to go get it. I don't know. But I'm not really that rude in person. So if they say they're too busy to go get it, I'm just like, okay. And I'll walk away. Johnny Darko said, good morning. Glad to be here. Love the live random movie chats. Thank you for being here, Johnny. Ken, you should place Blues Day Hunt with Amazon Live where we chat and watch you order new releases. I've thought about that, Joker. I've thought about doing Blu-ray hunting from my house, and then we just get on here and order stuff online. I have thought about that. And there are some live stream ideas that I have coming up, maybe one really soon. That's kind of in that kind of has that same idea. The Walmarts in Ontario have a second party that stocks their Blu-rays and 4K shelves. That's what we need down here, man. That would be awesome. I'm a big Marvel Steelbook collector, and I've gotten all so far, but I don't know if I want the Eternal Steelbook. Also, a guy at Best Buy told me if you want Steelbooks, pre-order and ship. That's the way. Yep, for sure. I shocked at the Black Friday deals for physical media. It was awful. Really? There were some good ones over here, I think. Going to stores is depressing, and Best Buy's home market, their movie sections are tiny compared to where we go to a decade ago. Why are Disney doing bad? So bad doing 4K Ultra HD movies lately, and big question, will they ever improve? They got to give a crap first, and that's the big question. Are they going to step it up in physical media, or are they just going to wind down and put everything on Disney Plus? I think that those questions will be answered definitively this year. We'll see how they do on Heats. But again, as it was pointed out to me in a recent video, because I said Disney did a good job on Speed, you know, they said Fox did most of the work on that and also Heat. So I don't know, but I've heard good things about Roger Rabbit. Haven't heard anything bad about Roger Rabbit. So was that Disney that did all of that one? I don't know. I had to pass on Dune. Dave Bautista finds it acceptable to bully kids. I haven't heard anything about that. Does he find it acceptable? Like, who's bullying kids? Like, does he bully kids? You have to elaborate, Johnny. I was shocked at the Black Friday deals in Walmart last year from what I saw on YouTube. I think it's the worst I've seen. Scary times. For sure. I'll recommend the beta test if anyone has seen it yet. I have not. Disney is putting out crap Blu-rays on purpose. They want those Disney Plus subscriptions. I just don't see why that makes any sense. Like, they're putting the time and the money to put them out. Like, why would they do that on purpose? Like, you would think they'd want to maximize their profits and make money in physical media, cater to that market, and also cater to the streaming market as well. That doesn't make any sense. I just don't think they care enough. I just don't think they care enough. I think they care, but they don't care enough, and they just see it as something that is, you know, a niche market, and they'll throw out whatever and we'll buy it. So, but I'm not buying it. I just got back from dentist. A live is what I needed to as the numbness goes away. Hope you're doing well. Well, hope you're doing well, man. I know that sucks going to the dentist and getting your mouth all numb, but hopefully you get better soon. Eternal melancholy. Everybody goes on and on about the Green Knight. I saw it, and I didn't think it was incredible as everyone said it was. What did I miss? I thought it was okay too, Eddie. To be honest, I was a little conflicted on it as well. I liked it visually; it looked amazing. But it's one that, you know, I'll watch again. Maybe my opinion will change. That happens. Hi Ken just posted this on your other video. The Western genre wasn't created in the USA. It was actually born in the UK. Well, that's nice to know, man. The first Western ever made was Kidnapping by Indians in 1899, filmed in Blackburn, Lancaster, my hometown. Awesome. Awesome. Oh shit. The DVD God on live. Thank you so much for being here, Fever Life. Appreciate that. Ricky Long says, I feel the Ghostbusters set is definitely worth it. I have it pre-ordered at Best Buy and I can't wait. Target, Amazon deep discount pre-orders are sold out. Yeah. Yeah, it's selling out quick. People are on that one. Big pass on the new Dune for me. Yeah, same here. Pre-ordered the Ghostbusters box set, but I feel like it's going to sell out and it'll be expensive on eBay. Yeah, it's honestly, as quick as it went sold out on Amazon, like, it might be a good bet for you guys to try to pre-order that anywhere you can find it. Anywhere you can find it at this point. Jason is a beast, bro. He is. He is. That's true. When I get that Requiem for a Dream Steelbook, I know it'll be pretty, but I won't be taking out just for air. But I won't be taking out just for air. Okay. Carry On Cowboy by Carrie and Crew is British humor, but they don't do a bad job. Yeah, I haven't heard of that one, Natalie. Mid-Level Live. What's up, 4K D-Ray? Hope you're doing well this morning. Judgment Night is a great Warner Archive release. I've heard good things about Judgment Night from a variety of people, like randomly online, at work. Like, people keep bringing up this movie. Does it have Emilio Estevez in it? Well, who's the cast in that one? I know it was like two big names. But yeah. I need to check that one out sooner rather than later. What is the Big Lebowski box up on your shelf? That's a here, I'll go get it real quick. You can get these at Five Below, but these are like blockbuster puzzles, like blockbuster themed puzzles. Some of them actually look like VHS clamshell cases. And I got one for Breakfast Club too. And Jaws was up there also. No, just fun collectibles to put up on the shelf, kind of show off. I don't really anticipate I'll put them together, but I like to see what Jason and Michael's dreams look like. Yeah. Well, I mean, we saw it in Freddy vs. Jason with Jason. I was gonna wait for 4K set of James Bond collection, but I might wait a while. Yeah, you will, Mr. Mid-Level. What kind of audio receiver setup do you have for watching your movies? I am an audio nerd. For those of y'all that watch my channel, and most people know, I don't have that big audio setup. like Dolby Atmos and all that stuff. I would love to get it within the next couple of years. It's really expensive. So I don't know. I do want to get a more adequate audio setup so I can better review stuff. Because right now I'm just giving my thoughts, to be honest, on visuals and special features and packaging and just the movie itself. And when I get to audio, I'm just like, it has this. If you have that, great. I don't. So I'm not really giving the best like reviews as far as like the technical specs. I just like talking about the releases and the movies, to be honest, and just how I see them. Definitely better reviewers for that kind of stuff. So I'll get to it at some point because I do want to be taken a little bit more seriously as a reviewer on YouTube at some point. But right now I'm just having fun. Evil Dead remake would look stunning on 4K. Hopefully we get a 4K release soon. I would love that, man. I would love that. I love that movie. Have you seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? The M. Night Shyamalan movie or the show? I've seen the Shyamalan movie. I haven't watched the show though. Physical Media Man, what's up, everybody? What's up, man? Go check out Physical Media Man's channel. I know he dropped a video for Western Month earlier today, and I'll get that pinned to my community tab probably before the day is over with. I got a couple more videos to put up on there, but like I said, I didn't want to spam everybody in the community post trying to separate them out. But yeah, great video, great recommendations, man. I appreciate you taking part. Gus says, Neil is the 1990s movies with Jodie Foster and Liam Neeson, A Woman Raised by a Civilization. Jodie was nominated for Best Actress. It was a box office success. 20th Century Fox release, Ken. Interesting. Favorite guilty pleasure franchise is Transformers movie, but only the first 4. The last night I thought was terrible. I watched Revenge of the Fallen. First one was okay. I liked it when I saw it, but when I watched Revenge of the Fallen, I tapped out. I don't need to see any more of this bullshit. But I'm glad you like them, man. I'm glad you like them. Hey, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Welcome, Caveman Movies. Happy New Year to you. Let me go back there and get it. I would love to see True Lies on 4K. Disney Plus is their main focus. Yeah, and I get it. That's what's going to make them the most money. But there is a market for physical media. You could be making even more money. So they need to think about that. I miss Blockbuster, the VHS days. Thankfully, Disney didn't screw up the Roger Rabbit 4K. Hopefully that will not be a trend in botched Pirates 4K. Yeah, hopefully not. Not a huge Steelbook person either, but if there ever a 4K UHD for Cliffhanger, I would get it, even though I own the regular UHD. Love that movie. Yeah. Maybe a cool release. Also interested in Batista bully story. Haven't heard anything about that. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that either. I imagine he's probably talking about how it's good to be bullied because it makes you tough, which I can understand that argument. But also it could do the opposite. So it's never a good thing. But yeah, that's probably where he was coming from. He's a tough wrestler guy. So he's probably like, yeah, bullying helps build you up, makes you tougher. I could see him probably saying something like that. Anything about 4K, the Protege 2021 movie? It's $1 to rent on Amazon. Is it worth $1? I haven't seen the movie, Jonathan. I've heard it's a really bad movie. I heard the transfer is really good, though. Just finished 11/22/63 off your recommend. Love it. Cheers. Did I recommend that? I watched it years ago. I don't remember ever talking about it, though. James Cameron said he recently personally supervised the 4K restoration of The Abyss and was very happy with it. So fingers crossed it finally comes to 4K this year. Yeah, but he said he was happy with the T2 4K too. And we all know how that got received. Stubbs, I get the reference right over Ken's head. What was the reference? What reference? But if I get I would get it even though, oh no. I don't know. I'm sorry. I guess it was over my head. A lot of things go over my head. Cuba Gooding Jr. is another big actor in Judgment Nights. Oh, okay. Awesome. Received copy of The Outsiders completely novel today. Awesome packaging. Comes with a killer soundtrack. Cool. I want that Ghostbusters box set, but I'll roll the dice and see if it's in a lower price. If I do, I'll give it 2016's digital code to my enemy. Speaking of digital codes, I wanted to give away some digital codes today because you never know what's going to happen on a mid-level live. I've got so many digital codes from like Black Friday, November, December pickups. I usually give these away on the round tables, but I didn't do round tables for those 2 months. I probably won't be doing round tables for those months. I thought about doing a combination of the two, but it's probably not going to be happening. Most likely, I'm going to be planning January for the comeback for the round tables. So I've got a lot of stuff to give away. So what I want to giveaway first is Don't Breathe 2. And I'll come up with some questions on the spot. But the first person to answer the question in the chat, who directed the first film in this franchise? Who directed the first Don't Breathe? I'll give you the digital code for this. All you have to do is message me on Instagram. But I'll give you all a second to answer that question. Morning, Ken, says Jared Runner. Morning, Jared. Did you ever check out Shout's King Kong 76? A lot of fans never thought we'd get extended television cut. A holy grail for fans of classic cheesy remake. No, I haven't checked it out yet, man. I do own it. It's on the shelf. I think you mostly have to be a certain age to remember British carry-on movies. They definitely weren't woke. Well, that's good. I love Tim Talkie's video today, inspired by you. Can't wait for the other. Yeah, he had a really cool video, really cool idea with different genres of Westerns. I thought that was a really cool idea too. Kind of opened my eyes to some other horror Westerns that I might want to watch. Audio is important, but Atmos is underutilized on many 4K releases. Disney gets a F for most audio efforts in the last decade. There were 358 kills in Hellraiser 3. Was there really? I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. But thanks for putting that out there, the numbers guy. What other numbers you got for me? Matthew Olivari, welcome, man. Ken, your output is overwhelming. Thanks for keeping us all up to date and entertained in the world of physical media. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys didn't watch, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do this. Like, I wouldn't do it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I got this live stream this morning, and guys, later tonight, probably 6 or 7, I'll put it out. The physical media report will be up, so definitely stay tuned to that. David says, are you going to include Cowboys and Aliens in your January? No, I've never seen the movie. I know it's directed by Jon Favreau. It's got Harrison Ford in it. But I want to focus more on just like traditional classic Westerns before I start jumping into other categories. I know people said Back to the Future 3 is a Western. I've seen Back to the Future 3 100 times. I would love to watch it this month because I haven't seen it. I haven't watched the 4K yet. Or did I? I might have, but I didn't review it. I feel like I watched it recently. I would love to watch it, but I've seen it so many times. I'm trying to focus on stuff that's a little older, a little bit more classic. I don't feel like Cowboys versus Aliens is a real classic movie, and Aliens. Disney should lease their movies to Shout, King and Lorber if they don't want to focus on physical media. I agree, man. Give it to somebody who's actually going to care for it. Justin is excited for Alligator. I don't know anything about Alligator, but the Bryan Cranston interview does seem pretty cool. Favorite guilty pleasure franchise? Trying to think, Tony. I love Paranormal Activity, but I wouldn't call that a guilty pleasure. I don't feel guilty watching. I don't really feel guilty watching a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to think of a best way to answer this. And I actually think they're good movies. Is there a guilty pleasure franchise? If you're talking about bad franchises that I like, I can't think of one right now, man. Just watch Protege, one word, lame. Isn't Michael Keaton good in it, though? I've heard Michael Keaton's good. Zonky says, I'm 16. I just got into movie collecting, mainly 4K because of you and films at home, just waiting on for Aliens 4K. Awesome, man. To even hear my name mentioned in the same breath as films at home is cool. So I appreciate you saying that, Zonky. Let's see if anybody answered this question. Huck said, yo, mama. No, my mama didn't direct it. Who's the first one to answer this? Was it Proper Doses? Fede Alvarez? All right, Proper Doses. Message me on Instagram. I'm at Mid-Level Media on Instagram, or you can message me on Twitter at Mid-Level Media if you have Twitter. Those two. And I will send you the code over when I get that message. All right, so the next one I want to give away, guys, is the digital code for Malignant, which is one of my favorite movies of last year. So if you want the digital code for Malignant on Blu-ray, all you have to do is answer the question. James Wan directed this movie. What are the 3 other franchises that he started in horror? What are the names of the 3 other franchises that he started? and horror, because there are 3. So if you want the digital code for Malignant, answer that question. Batista made a statement saying, F that kid. F that kid a few months back on a social media. Who is he talking about? Who's he talking about, Johnny? What's a movie that's still on DVD that doesn't have a Blu-ray yet, or is a Blu-ray but is rare? There's a lot still on DVD that doesn't have a Blu-ray yet. One of them I'm super excited about, and that's Orange County. I remember buying the DVD of that when it first came out. There's a lot of movies from 2002 that I remember being the first DVDs that I ever owned, because I started working in 2002. I think I was 15, 16. So I got my first like actual job that summer. So like among my first DVDs, like when I started getting money, I started buying DVDs, and I worked at a place called Myers. So they had a movie section. So when I got off work, I would go back there and I would buy the latest DVDs. So I had like Signs on DVDs, one of my first ones, Orange County, Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Fellowship, Spider-Man, like all those came out in 2002. So that's a very nostalgic year for me as far as like physical media collecting. I'm trying to think of what else came out that year, but a lot of stuff. I think Shallow Hal was another one that I bought. Came out that year. The T2 4K botch was not Cameron's fault. It was how the disc was done. Okay. We're going for a Dream Steelbook reference. Okay, Stubbs. I see what you did there. Are you looking forward to Scream 5? Hell yes. Especially since it's starting to get praise and it's getting positive comments and stuff. Are you enjoying Boba Fett? I was excited for the future. I enjoyed the first episode. I thought it was really cool just showing Boba Fett getting out of the sand, or getting out of the Sarlacc pit. I haven't watched the second one yet, though. I need to watch it with my son soon. Cowboys and Aliens is actually pretty decent, Ken. Yeah, I've heard it's decent. Again, it's not anything against the movie. I just want to focus more on like traditional, like actual Western movies, I guess, for this month. Disney does actually have a licensing deal with Kino Lorber, or they did. Well, there you go. Open Range is definitely a Western you should check out this month. I've heard that come up a lot too. That's one I might need to add to my list. Cinema Master 97 is here. What's up, man? Says, what's going on, Ken? Doing great, man. Hope you're doing well this morning as well. Is the new Resident Evil movie good, better, or worse than the original? Haven't seen it, but I'll maybe rent it when it comes out. I've heard decent things about it. I've heard if you like the games, you'll like the movie, but it's not necessarily a good movie. Just pre-ordered my No Way Home 4K on Amazon. Awesome, Deadpool fanatic. I like the Sam Raimi Western, Quick and the Dead. I am going to try to watch that one. Saw, Conjuring, and Insidious. Bam, there you go. Matt Carey got it. So Matt, I know you follow me on Instagram. You're horror in 4K, so message me on Instagram. I'll send you the. Y'all got to message me on Instagram. Don't rely on me to remember, because I might not remember. So message me on Instagram. I'll send you the code. Annabelle, I would include with The Conjuring. Huck, and he didn't direct Annabelle. But again, that's a part of the franchise. But that's the Conjureverse. Sorry, buddy. All right, everybody answering. Orange County is a top tier teen comedy. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. All right, so let's do one more digital code giveaway, and then we'll get out of here, guys. Spiral. I'll give away the 4K digital code for Spiral. All you have to do is answer the question: who directed the second Saw movie? We're not going to do the first. We'll do the second. And I'm going to have to look that up myself to make sure y'all got it right. Who directed the second Saw movie? It's funny. I don't know who directed any of the Saw movies other than the first one. What do you think is the better horror series, Resident Evil or Underworld? I enjoyed Underworld, I think, better than Resident Evil. The only Resident Evil movies I like are the first two of the ones that I've seen, but I haven't seen all of them. I think I saw up to the fourth one. I think Afterlife was the last one I watched. So, all right. So, Mayor McCheese, Insidious 5 trailer looks good. Is that a real trailer? Did they put up an actual trailer for Insidious 5? I haven't seen it yet. I'm looking forward to it, despite the fact that I thought The Last Key sucked. But Patrick Wilson's directing. I don't know if he's directed anything before, but I know he has a love for the franchise. So I trust that it's going to be better than The Last Key. And I like the first 3 Insidious movies. I thought the third one, directed by Lee Winnell, was probably my second favorite. So I love the first one. The first one's great. The second one's okay. So let's see. The 100 answered. Darren Lynn Bausman. You are correct. You are correct. So 100. Don't know if you have an Instagram or Twitter, but message me on either one of those, and I will send you the 4K digital code for Spiral. So there you go, guys. You never know what's going to happen on a mid-level live, and I've got a bunch of other digital codes that I'm going to be giving away on other lives and stuff like that. Might give a few away on Instagram or something, maybe TikTok. I don't know. Which go follow me on TikTok. I'm over there too, Mid-Level Media on TikTok. Put out like 3 TikToks in the 3 or 4 TikToks in the last couple of weeks. So there you go. But guys, this is a fun live. A lot of great chats, a lot of great conversation. I appreciate everybody joining me. It's super fun. I'm going to go ahead now, get ready for the Physical Media Report. Going to film that. Going to try to edit that. Got to go pick my kids up from school. Appreciate everybody being here. Huck, Justin Toner, Cody, Gus, everybody else that was here. Horror and 4K was in here. Proper Doses was here. Appreciate all your all support always. Please like the video if y'all haven't liked the video yet. And I'm going to try to do another live this week. It's going to be a night live. Probably Wednesday night, 9 p.m. And next week, World's Biggest Collectors is coming back. I'm not going to reveal the guest yet, but it's a big guest. So I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see you guys later.